contender to NWA champ Jeff Jarrett. Ronda Truth Killings in action, but what better way to feature the unique, high-risk style of the X Division than to kick off Impact with a six-way match. And this is Michael Shane, accompanied by Tracy. Shane recently returning to the X Division where he achieved his greatest success. This is Chris Sabin, a former two-time X Division title holder, so instrumental in Team NWA's win in the recent World X Cup.
Chris Sabin also has a grudge against Michael Shane, as they're going to be two of the 6 members in this match, so keep an eye on this pairing.
Making his TNA debut is Miyamoto, one of the most promising young talents wrestling in the Orient today. This 25-year-old, 3-year pro comes to TNA via All Japan Pro Wrestling.
First time in TNA, and see if he's up to handle the X Division.
An integral and an important member of the NWA's winning World X Cup team. This is prime time, and you're looking at one of the most gifted athletes in TNA, and yes, a Team NWA partner of Chris Sabin.
In my opinion, the best wrestler never to have won the X Division crown. Keep your eye on Prime Time.
The self-proclaimed coolest dude on the planet is Kazarian. But he melted down last week with 2 losses to AJ Styles, including one for the X Division title. He's looking to get back on the winning track.
He gave AJ Styles everything he wanted and more, so keep your eye on Kazarian.
And in the minds of many, Hector Garza is the MVP of Team Mexico. Think of his incredible matches in the recent America's X Cup and the World X Cup events. By far the most experienced of the 6 men involved in this match, and yes, the captain of Team AAA.
He may be from south of the border by today, but this country has adopted Hector Garza as their own. They respect his ability, they respect his class in the ring, and they respect the way he conducts himself. Hector Garza is going to be somebody to watch.
Every man for himself in this 6-way match. 2 in the ring at one time, and yes, tags are allowed. At the top of the screen, you'll notice the Fox Box graphic, time remaining in the match. Non-title bouts with a 10-minute time limit. In the event of a draw, we'll have a judge render a decision as Sabin takes down Kazarian.
Oh, Chris Sabin caught that perfectly, and Kazarian tries to get the boot up. Look at the agility of Sabin, and oh, what a nice kick by Kazarian.
Sensational kick by Kazarian, takes down Sabin, and Michael Shane makes the tag. I'm not even sure if Kazarian saw that blind tag in from Shane.
Michael Shane, you know what? This is an interesting matchup, because if you're not in the ring, then you can't win. This is a situation where you don't want to tag unless you have to, unless you're close to defeat, but you've got to be in there to get the pin.
Want to update the condition of the NWA Director of Authority, Vince Russo, received the vicious guitar shot from Jeff Jarrett on Wednesday's pay-per-view. Russo treated and released from a hospital. He did suffer a broken nose, but he is in attendance this week at Impact. Knife-edge chop from Sabin, takes down Shane, and then there's another.
I'm anxious to see what happens on that, Mike, because Jeff Jarrett showed no remorse whatsoever for his actions against the Director of Authority, Vince Russo. As Sabin gets in the ring and just levels Michael Shane, as Michael Shane had his back turned to him.
Springboard into the missile drop kick by Sabin, but you saw the blind tag by Primetime. He's the legal man, according to referee Mike Posey. Goes for the pin on Shane, but only able to get a 2 count.
These guys are NWA teammates, Primetime and Chris Sabin, that is, and you saw the way that Chris Sabin realized that Primetime was in. He gave him the little tap. Primetime went in, but you know what? They're teammates at times, but in a match like this, it's every man for himself.
Primetime showing that incredible agility and athletic ability. Goes to walk the rope. Michael Shane that time, you'll notice, Don, Michael Shane shook the top rope, and Primetime crashed and burned.
Well, they've seen Primetime do that so many times that this time Michael Shane was ready for him as he caught Primetime, and then he takes him with the Hurricane Rana right into the middle of the ring.
Shane snaps off the Hurricane Rana on Primetime. As you see, Tracy looking on from ringside, cheering on her man, Michael Shane.
Nice right-handed blow there by Michael Shane. Michael Shane here, so excited to be back in the X Division. Once AJ Styles came in, Michael Shane wanted to get back into the show that he could beat the best. This is the guy that held the X Division title longer than anybody. But look at Primetime! Did you see that ability, that agility as he sends Michael Shane reeling?
Snapped off the flying head scissors. Immediately makes contact with Shane, who's trying to fight him off. Series of back elbows, and then the tag is in to Miyamoto. And historically, many of the young Japanese wrestlers travel to foreign countries for seasoning and experience to be exposed to different wrestling styles, just like Miyamoto. There you see Impact judge Dusty Rhodes looking on. He'll be joining us later in this Impact broadcast here at the announce table.
Miyamoto coming right in, working right on the legs of Primetime, and look how he's showing his strength. Just holding Primetime up there and then breakthrough down with a suplex. Here he goes for the cover.
Went for the pin off the high vertical, but you see Primetime able to roll the shoulder at two. When I see Miyamoto, I think back to wrestlers like Keiji Muto, the great Muta. He came to the States from Japan. He wrestled in Florida, Texas, and WCW years ago, much like Miyamoto is doing in 2004. And what a kick by Primetime.
He bridged out of the pin attempt and then comes up with the backwards kick and sends Miyamoto. Wait a minute. Hector Garza gets in there and sends an unbelievable kick to the back of the leg to Miyamoto.
Now Garza takes Miyamoto, but the reversal. Garza shot off into the ropes. Now off the six-sided ring. Look at the action. Look at the spring. Look at the impact. Duck of the clothesline. Garza's
got Miyamoto right there, and he goes for it. And now everybody comes in to break it up because they know Hector Garza almost had this match won, and now it's just mayhem in the ring.
It has turned into a six-way free-for-all. Referee Mike Posey. You talk about losing control. Watch Garza.
Oh, did you see that twisting turn over the rope by Garza? As you see Sabin and Shane, two mortal enemies squaring off right there. Kazarian, Primetime. The referee's got a job to do, Mike. Unbelievable. First pin wins this.
Michael Shane thought he said Sabin on the floor, and Sabin moonsaults back onto Garza.
What a move by Chris Sabin. One of the MVPs of the X Division. As you see Primetime and Kazarian right into the ring.
Primetime gonna go for the play of the day.
He got it.
Hit it. Primetime got the POD on Kazarian. Miyamoto in the ring. Miyamoto from behind. Oh, with the miss. The red mist right in the face, right in the eyes of Primetime.
Miyamoto right now. Oh, Michael J catches Miyamoto right smack dab in the face.
Super
And here he
kick.
goes.
Here's two. Sabin in, and Sabin makes the save.
Oh, look at Sabin. Wait a minute. He's caught up in no man's land. Wait a minute. No, he still uses momentum to take Michael Shane out of the ring. And Hector Garza stands tall in the middle.
Bodies all over the impact zone. Focus on the action in the ring. Garza motions in the crowd.
He's gonna do it.
Is he gonna go for the corkscrew? Is he gonna go for the tornado?
Here he goes.
From the top.
Does he hit it?
Oh,
Yes.
he got it.
One, two, it's done.
Hector Garza. We call him the MVP of Team AAA from Mexico. And Hector Garza makes quite an impact in the opening six-way matchup from the Impact Zone. Look at that, Don.
Today he nails it perfectly and then leads right over and gets the cover on Miyamoto and gets the win in this six-man X Division action.
And there you see it. Hector Garza scores the win. Hector Garza from Team AAA and Team Mexico victorious in the six-way